How you doing? We right here at Unity in the community. Right, another episode of ODMTV. My name Tay, and I'm here with
Tamika Fountain of Big Heart Home Healthcare.
Tamika found the Big Home Healthcare. So I know it sounds self-explanatory, but for the people that don't know, what is that?
Well, Big Heart Home Healthcare is a non-medical home care agency.
Talking to the mic.
That means that we send people out to your home or your grandma's home, your mother's home to help them
A little
with
louder.
personal care and errands, housekeeping, all that kind of stuff.
Okay. So how long have you been doing this?
I started this business 7 years ago.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
congratulations. You was ahead of the wave.
Mhm.
So what made you get into this field? What does it mean to you?
Well, means everything to me. I'm a naturally compassionate person. I love to help people. The name of my company is Big Heart Home Healthcare, and we truly do have big hearts. We're a family-run agency, from my mom all the way down to my 11-year-old granddaughter. We all work
Mm.
together. All three of my children, my husband, my sister. We are a true family business. We started here in Cleveland, and this is our primary location. But we have four other locations. We're out in Akron, Youngstown, Columbus, and Ashtabula, as well as Cleveland. And I personally mentor people and teach them how to start agencies. Any kind of healthcare business that requires Medicaid certification, I can help you.
So y'all
Look at
heard it
y'all.
here.
Y'all just looked up on a good interview today.
Big Heart Healthcare, the biggest in Northeast Ohio, as she just said. So okay. So what you doing the home healthcare? You've been doing it for 7 years.
Mhm.
We know every business is not successful right out of the gate. So I want to say, what was your biggest breakthrough doing this when you went from just starting out to where it's like, okay, I'm set in stone, I'm knee deep. This is what I'm doing from here on out. Because I
Mhm.
know that transition isn't always easy.
No, it's not. It's not easy to transition from employee to business owner, but the main thing is that you have to love what you do, first of all. Secondly, you have to be constantly inspired. You have to always find a different source of inspiration because anything that you do all the time can get old to you.
Louder.
But if you love what you do, and you have a good team around you, then you can succeed.
So she said, love what you do, because if the passion not there, they're gonna notice, and you have the right team around you, so all those moving parts can work in unison. You can't have three hands, you can't have two heads, you can't have four legs. Everybody has to play their part individually. So I got one
That's
final
right.
question for you. Take as much time as you need to think about it, but with everything that you know now, you look like a young lady to me, but you just told me you're a grandma. I can't believe it. So, knowing everything that you know now, what's the best decision you ever made, or the worst mistake you ever made, or both?
Oh my goodness, that's a loaded question. Okay, so the best decision I ever made was to start this business and include my family. It's created a sense of camaraderie and teamwork, in my family. It's also created a legacy for my family. Like I said, my granddaughter is 11, and she got her first paycheck this summer working with her family. So she, understands what it means to work for something and to achieve things, and it gives them a lot of self esteem. I could talk about that all day,
Yes, ma'am.
but I think the biggest mistake that I made was maybe trying to be a little cheap when I first started the business. Now, I did not come from money. I worked a regular job, so I had to use my own money. So, when you're using your own money and you got to pay your bills and everything else, it's hard to spend $5,000 on a consultant that knows exactly what to do to help you start your business so that you don't knock your head and make mistakes, that's unnecessary to make. So, I now help people to do what I did.
Yeah.
And my biggest advice is to let somebody who knows what to do help you. You either going to pay now or you going to pay later. And that's true for everything in life. So when you start your business, get somebody that knows what they're doing to help you. You're going to spend those few extra dollars, but it's going to pay off in the end, because I started in 2015, but I didn't take my first client until 2017. And that's because I
Oh,
was struggling to get everything up and running. How do I get this certificate? How do I get Buckeye to pay me? You know?
yeah,
So my first year, I made almost $1 million. We had clients.
yeah.
Okay. But I could have made that the year before had I had somebody like me to help me. Okay.
Ooh.
So please, 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 whatever you do, get somebody to help you.
Mm.
And if you want to start a healthcare business, you can contact me at millynursecoach.com.
Spell
M
it out
I
for those
M
people.
I L L I nurse NURSECOACH.com. Millynursecoach.com.
Yep, yep. MillieNurseCoach.com. Miss Tamika at Big Heart Home Healthcare. You heard it here first. Get a mentor so you don't have to bump your head as hard.
Yes.
And being cheap is too expensive. ODMTV. Thank you, Miss
All
Tamika.
right. It was nice meeting you, young guys. And I really, really wish you luck with what you're doing.
Get it. There you go.